Hi guys, your boy Jamie here, and we're going to talk about Aston Villa versus Tottenham. Aston Villa 1, Tottenham 2, and that's back-to-back wins for my club, blood. Yeah? Back-to-back wins. The Zerbi's at the wheel. Ole, ole. Listen, I have been happy. See, these last 12 hours, I have been a man reborn. Yeah, and that is all because of these players that performed like that yesterday, and the Zerbi, the man of the hour. Let's talk about the Zerbi. But before we continue, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Road to 1,000 subscribers. Come on, guys. But anyway, back to the vid. Yo, the Zerbi, I apologize. Yeah, you've only managed 4 games, and I was too harsh on you. But yesterday's performance, of course, we got the win last week. And of course, the Brighton game was, champagne football. But obviously, like, we dropped points. But this game yesterday against Aston Villa, a game where I didn't think we was going to beat Villa. I definitely thought we could have got a draw. I definitely thought we could have got a draw for certain. But for us to win against Aston Villa, but in the manner, that was our best performance this year, and possibly our best performance of the season. With all those players out, to win like that against Aston Villa, a team that's trying to finish with a Champions League position, for us to win 2-1, we should have had a clean sheet, but but for us to win like that. The Zerbi, that was all down to you. I seen the tactics that you were trying to do, and the players implement them to perfection. To perfection. You made big calls, yeah. You made big calls. Let's talk about the big calls that the Zerbi done. Let's talk about the big calls. First big call was this: to drop Basuma and to bring in Paulinho. That was a big call. You didn't have to bring in Paulinho, because Basuma, some Tottenham fans had mixed feelings. Oh, Basuma has been playing that well. Some Tottenham fans, Basuma have been playing well. For me, Basuma has been playing relatively good. Paulinho didn't really have to come in. Yes, but and I've been saying this all season, when we do start Paulinho, we're a better team defensively, and that's a fact. We are a better team defensively. That was a big call, and Paulinho played exceptionally well. Paulinho was spraying the ball like Pirlo in midfield. Paulinho was sliding challenges. So Paulinho made a slide tackle, won the ball back, started celebrating. That's what it meant to him. The passion. He knows what it's gonna take to stay up. That was a big call. Second big call, the tactics slightly changed. The formation slightly changed. Yes, we were playing a 4-2-3-1, but when Villa had the ball, we were set up in a 4-1-4-1 formation. Paulinho was the defensive midfielder. We pushed Gallagher, Bentancur up. We pushed them up. We were setting traps, landmines for Villa, and it worked, because in the first opening 5 minutes, we won the ball back. Bentancur, he won the ball back. He gave it to Richarlison. Richarlison should have squared it to Tell. Could have been 1-0, but Richarlison chose to shoot. We were setting traps all around the pitch. Yeah? All around the pitch. And the third thing from the Zerbi, the front-footedness right now. The players were passing and moving. The players were showing cohesion. The players were showing me triangles. We haven't seen that all season. Those are the 3 things that the Zerbi done yesterday within that game. And look how we played. We won that game 2-0. Should have been more. It could have been 4. So yes, those were the 3 things I seen from the Zerbi. And the Zerbi, you know what I like about the Zerbi? So the press conferences, the journalists say, oh, do you think we can win this, or do you think we still have a chance? The Zerbi told them, man, straight, we will win 5 in a row. We will win the remaining 5. He said that last game we won against Wolves. He said that this game we beat Villa. We got 3 games left. He may go 5-5. He just may do it. But that's what a manager has to do. He's not like Frank. Oh yeah, sometimes we have to lose, sometimes this. Frank was talking negatively about these players. Frank was saying these players weren't good enough, basically. That's what he was implying. The Zerbi are bigging these players up. The Zerbi has changed everything. He has turned this ship around a full 360. That's what De Zerbi's done. De Zerbi is a proper coach. Because with these same players, Frank made me think Bentancur was washed. Frank made me think Bentancur was washed. Frank made me think Paulini had no hope within the Premier League. And now I'm thinking different. That is what a proper coach does. Especially a coach that's trying to play on the front foot. More attacking. Listen, big up De Zerbi. Now let's move on to a couple players. We'll talk about Bentancur. Bentancur, I haven't seen you play this well since Conte. I ain't seen you play this well since the footwork within midfield. The driving forward, taking the ball on the half shoulder, driving forward, yeah? But most important, the composure, the calmness. We haven't had this within the midfield. All season we haven't had a player that can do that. And since you've been back, maybe that you needed that long break, maybe. But since you've been back, you've been phenomenal. You have been phenomenal, bro. And maybe you and the Zerbi could work. Could work next season. But we're not going to talk about next season too much. Big up Bentancur. Great performance. Let's talk about Conor Gallagher. Because that goal that Gallagher scored, he had no right to score that goal. Literally had no right. And I never thought he had that within his locker. Touched it down with the right foot. Snooker shot. Left bottom bins. We needed that. And I'm going to be honest, I don't rate Gallagher that well. But yesterday, he showed me the things that fans have been telling me that he's good at. The pressing. The engine. Yeah? Front foot in this. Looking forward. And most importantly, he can be a goal threat. And yes, he was a goal threat. Yes, he was. He was indeed. Big up Conor Gallagher. His best performance within a Tottenham shirt. It must be spoken about. We needed that from Gallagher. We spent 40 million and he had to deliver at some point, and yes he did. Moving on. Matthias Tel. Matthias Tel. This player, listen, Tel, those opening 6 months from last season, I am forgetting all about it. Because this season you have stepped up. You have stepped up time and time again. That ball that you crossed into Richarlison, and the commentator said Richarlison. We'll get to Richarlison as well. But Tel, you are a phenomenal player. The mentality like of this young man. Frank and Tugal weren't rating him. Frank and Tugal were benching him for Mawani. Tel has been stepping up since we've been in this relegation battle. Tel has been stepping up. Respect Tel. Respect him. Respect him. And yes, sometimes his decision making can be wasteful. 100%. But there's one thing about Tel that I'll give him. When he chooses to cross that ball in, bet on him. Bet on him. I can bet my house on him. If he crosses that ball in, I bet my house on him, bro. Because his delivery is exceptional. And we've seen this numerous times this season. Numerous times. So big up Tel. Another player. Paulinho. Passion merchant. Passion merchant. Sign him. Sign him. Sign him. We need a player like that within this football club. Someone that's going to do the dirty work. And no complaints about it. He doesn't have to be a starter. He just needs to be in the team. He just needs to be in the team. Big up Paulinho, bro. Big up Paulinho. Who else are we going to talk about? Let's talk about Richarlison. What a header. Relegation Richarlison. He's a vulture, mate. Relegation Richarlison is a vulture, mate. He don't back down. He never ducks a fade. Richarlison, when it's time for relegation bout, Richarlison is here. He's here. He smells blood when he hears relegation. He smells blood. And Richarlison don't get relegated, blood. He don't get relegated. Big Richarlison, great goal. And he is now drawn with Roberto Firmino. 10 goals in back-to-back Premier League seasons. That's my striker. That's my R9. Big up Richarlison, man. Big him up. Every time, but the whole team played well. The way we pressed, the way we was setting landmines again, and I keep saying it. Pedro, he had a good game. The whole back line had a good game. Every player played well. Every player played well. Let's just make that abundantly clear. No, every player played well. But we'll talk about this player, Kingsley. Kingsley, oh my lord. Kingsley. Remontada Kingsley. Blood. Vicario, who? Vicario, get out of here. Get out of here. Kingsley's so good right now. Listen, you after Atletico, the embarrassment, the way he embarrassed himself in 4K within the Champions League, you would never thought he'll make it back. You never thought. But Kingsley, these last 4 or 5 games, you played exceptionally well. Exceptionally well. Kingsley, bro. I have to listen, Kingsley. Listen, some people are saying you should be the #1 next season. I wouldn't go that far. But but if the Zerbi trusts you to be #1, I ain't gonna say none. I ain't say none. Because we're in a relegation battle and you are performing exceptionally well. Exceptionally well. The distribution, the big moments against Sunderland. You made a big save. Sunderland or Brighton, you made a big save. Yeah? And this game, you made another big save as well. But we kept Villa at bay. And that is what I'm most impressed about with this team. Villa, they only had like 2-3 shots the whole game. We were that good defensively. We were pressing that well from the front. Listen, Villa never played well. Let's make abundantly clear. But the way rival fans are saying, oh, it's only Villa's B team. Bro, this is Tottenham's C team, bro. Tottenham haven't played their best team all season. Hence why we're in this predicament yet again. Hence why, bro. No Maddison. No Kulu. No Kudos. Yeah? No Solanke. Who else are we missing, bro? We're missing so much players. No Ben Davis. We're missing players, bro. Don't act like that. No Xavi. Come on now. This is Tottenham's C team and we still went to Villa Park and outplayed them, bro. We deserve this. And now, I'm saying it now. I think we're staying up. I told you 2 vids ago. We need 10 points to stay up. We got a point against Brighton. That's 1. We beat Wolves. That's 4. We beat Villa. That's 7 points now. We need 3 more points and we'll stay up. So if we beat Leeds, we're going to stay up, bro. Because if we beat Leeds, I know that will be it. Plus, I still think we can beat the Everton the last game. And Chelsea's losing 2-0 now. Chelsea's losing 2-0 now to Forest. We can beat Chelsea as well, bro. We can beat Chelsea as well. But we have to beat Leeds first. Can we do that? Who knows? Who knows? But the way we're playing, with how confident the players are playing, I think we can as well. I think we can. But listen, job well done, guys. Job well done. Big up everyone. The fans, the manager and the players, bro. That was that was a man's performance yesterday. From team. A men's performance, yeah. Men. For the first time I'm calling these players men. Because that's what they done. They stepped up. They stepped up. We haven't seen that performance all season. But what do you expect when you got Frank and Tugal? When you got Frank and Tugal, two drunkos, of course you're not gonna play good football. 2 drunken men like on the sideline, bro. The Zerbi, Italian. Listen, ravioli and them, man. Parmesan, of course something can happen, bro. Come on.